Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lily. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I wanted to jump on here and kind of share my experience. So I'm currently on a journey to becoming a better version of myself. And one of the things that I definitely wanted to work on was how much water I was drinking every day. You know, drinking water is healthy for your body when it comes to skin, when it comes to feeling good, when it comes to your digestion and, you know, all of that. It's important to drink a healthy amount of water every day. I really wanted to kind of track and see if there would be a noticeable difference if you did drink more water. These are the results of my journey from drinking I don't even know how much. I was probably only drinking less than 2 liters a day to drinking 4 liters a day, which is almost like a gallon, like a bit more than a gallon of water. So like I said, drinking the right amount of water can do great things to your body in terms of like skin, boosting your energy, increasing your metabolism, helping with a stronger immune system, lots of things. And so like I said earlier, before I started this challenge, I really wasn't tracking how much I was drinking, but I know I wasn't drinking enough because I'd always have brain fog and I'd always feel dry and just dehydrated. And so I definitely knew that I wasn't drinking the right amount of water, but I didn't know what was the right amount of water for my specific body type, because everyone is different. You could be drinking 2 liters of water and you'd be fine, or you could be drinking 3 liters, 4 liters, and everyone's different. So I really wanted to see like what would be the best amount of water for my body without having to go to the toilet all the time. So I gave myself a challenge of drinking 4 liters a day, and so I wanted to ease myself into it. So at the beginning I was tracking and I put a goal of drinking 2.1 liters every day. And so I did that for 2 weeks, and then I'd plan to up it to 4 liters after those 2 weeks. And hopefully it wouldn't be that hard to reach, but I was giving myself this challenge and I just wanted to see if I could do it. So luckily I already had this great bottle and it tells you all the measurements already on there, so I was able to track that way. I pretty much put like a spreadsheet. I created a spreadsheet and I just wrote down how much I was drinking every time I took a sip. All right, so this was my method. Every time that I woke up in the morning, I turned on the kettle and I poured myself a coffee and I filled up my bottle of water. I always drink hot water now. I love hot water. I don't know if I can go back to cold water. It's good sometimes, but I just love drinking hot water now. And if you're an ABC like me, I bet your mum has told you to drink warm or hot water. I can't not drink hot water now. So I would fill up my bottle, I'd fill up a cup of coffee, and I would make sure to drink 500 mils straight away. And why I did this was because I think my partner told me this ages ago, but you actually lose a lot of water when you're sleeping, just because when you're breathing and you sweat during the night. I'm a night sweater, like I sweat when I sleep. So when I would drink the 500 mils in the morning straight away, oh my God, I felt so good straight after. Like it pretty much like acted like my coffee, because it would just make me feel so good. Like I just felt hydrated and I felt ready, and you just didn't have that dry kind of mouth, dry kind of throat feeling in the morning. It was really good. So I do recommend that. So the next thing was tracking how much water I was drinking. So initially for the first week, I forgot to drink every hour, and so I ended up having to put an alarm on my phone, and I would work out how much I would need to drink each hour in order to make the 2 liters or 4 liters a day. I ended up being so meticulous with it. I would drink as soon as the alarm would go off, and I would just track how much I was drinking, and I felt like I was progressing well. And I pretty much had my water bottle with me 24/7. Everywhere I went, I brought it with me. It was like my best friend. It was like a limb. So I would drink throughout the day, and then I would stop drinking around the 9 p.m. because I just don't like getting up in the middle of the night and having to go to the toilet. So I made sure that by 9 p.m. I'd finished all my drinking, and it worked out well because my body has now gotten used to only going to the toilet like once every night, which is pretty good. It's day 4 and it's been about 4 hours since my last drink of water because I've been so busy, and I'm about 1.6 litres until the 4 litre point of the day. I've been so busy that I haven't been able to take a drink, and also because I was out, I was like having to pee every hour and it was getting annoying, so I just like stopped. So today, day 4, I'm gonna miss out on the 4 litre mark, but that's okay because tomorrow I'm sure I'll make it again. So just a bit of an update. Okay, so when I got to the 4 litres a day, let's just say I'm glad that I'm not drinking 4 litres of water a day. I mean, it suits different types of people. Like if you're an athlete, if you work out a lot, yes, I would recommend you drink, 4 litres of water a day. If you're, on a certain diet, it really helps to kind of suppress your appetite so you're not eating or snacking as much. So that's the good thing about drinking 4 litres a day, because it almost acts like your snack within meals. I'd be drinking the water and then I'd feel full afterwards, so I wouldn't snack as much. But then I was getting that weird in between of like being full because my belly was full of liquid, but I was still hungry, like I was hungry for solids, if that makes sense. So it was getting really annoying because I normally eat 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and because I was drinking so much water, I just wouldn't want to eat as much, which was really annoying because I'd still feel hungry. That was a really annoying thing. Another thing was I wanted to test that if I did up it to 4 litres and I still ate throughout the day, would I still need to go to the toilet? Would I need to go to the toilet more? And the answer is yes. My body did not get used to it after 2 weeks. And I was really glad to be finished the 4 litres a day because you cannot get anything done. You can't go out if you're drinking that much water and having to go every 10 minutes, literally. It was so annoying. Did I see the health benefits of drinking more water a day? Yes, I did, and here's why. So it might sound a little silly, but taking that one step of drinking more water and actively drinking more water throughout the day, it really did have like a great positive change to my mental and physical health. Physically, every time I would drink water, I don't know if I'm the only person, I must be weird. Please tell me if I'm not the only person, but every time I drink like hot water, I just feel so happy and I just feel so like warm within. And so I would feel like this boost of energy every time I drink water, which was really nice. And also I found that my digestion was more regulated and my skin was more clearer. Like I wasn't breaking out as much, which is crazy. Also psychologically, I felt really good knowing that drinking this water actually benefits. Like you're doing something good for yourself, and so you feel good that you're taking care of yourself, if that makes sense. So psychologically it was really great too. So I would say that as I'm progressing to be a better version of myself, drinking water is a great first step. If you're thinking about, bettering yourself, I would recommend the first step being aware of how much water you're drinking. Actively drinking more water, I feel like it will make you feel better physically and mentally, because it has for me. But yeah, like I said earlier, everyone is completely different in terms of how much water they drink, and there are certain factors that you have to keep into account as well. Like you could be sick, it could be really hot weather, you could be working out more, you could be pregnant. could also depend on how much, like what kinds of food you're eating, like in your diet. But for me, I did find that a healthy medium for me was between 2 and 3 liters a day. And I can easily drink 3 liters a day and I feel great. And I know that I'm hydrated. If you purposely want to drink more water, I do have some tips. Never scull your water, because yes, you can feel sick afterwards, and I feel like if you scull water, it might go through you quicker. On that note of going through you quicker, if you drink, I found that if I drank water on an empty stomach, it definitely went through me. And so if I stuck to my 3 meals a day and I'd be drinking throughout the day, like little amounts throughout the day, it makes a difference, and you don't need to wait all the time. I guarantee you, if you try that, you will notice. If you want to try and drink more water but you just hate drinking water, try drinking water in different temperatures. Like I said, I am not a fan of drinking cold water. It's hard for me to drink water when it's cold, but I found that if I had it hot, I could easily drink it. So try that out for yourself. Also try adding some fruits into your water, just to give it that sweet kind of taste, something different. But yeah, that was my experience drinking 4 liters of water a day. I wouldn't do it again unless if I was exercising more. I'm honestly only doing between 15 to 30 minutes of like home workouts, and I don't need to be drinking 4 liters. But it was a good experience because it showed me what amount of water was good for my body. All right, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me and my experience on drinking water. Don't forget to drink your water, and you are doing so great on your journey to being a better version of yourself. Give yourself some credit for that, because I know I forget all the time. All right, until next time, bye.